Mario, Luigi, Peach, Bowser, Donkey Kong, Diddy Kong, Yoshi, Wario, Link, Zelda, Sheep, Ganondorf, Toon Link, Samus, Sears, and Samus, Pidge, Max Blacker, Rob, Kirby, Meta Knight, King Dedede, Olimar, Fox, Falco, Whoop, Captain Falcon, Pikachu, Pokemon Trainer, Super Mario, Jigglypuff, Marth, Ike, Ness, Lucas, Mr. Game & Watch, Dave, Sonic. I had a hunch that one day I might become the hero of legend. Turns out it was just indigestion. Well, still no idea about Crystal Super Smash Bros. 4. Well, she could be a hidden character on Wii U that could be transferred between 3DS and Wii U. Final Rebel of the Brawl Announcer Summer Version.
How do you defeat me, but I am
unstoppable?
Uh-oh, jeez, will you stop it?
Now thanks to Kristen J. Press for using the IMG 3600.png in the last episode. Now in the following I'll use Sonic.exe and Fluttershy.exe with IMG 3600.png to fusion it. Think you can stop me?
Be small, hey Duster 9000. Be small, be small, be small!
Wait a minute. This one is Umbrella Corporation.
Yes, I have. Do you have a problem with that?
Yes. This one is from the Mama Tractor. This one is this game on the Wii, Red and White Umbrella. And this one is the real life.
Albert Wesker, what are you doing?
I'm facing Head Duster 9000, and you all going to help me.
Well, I have the Umbrella Corporation. Now I have to use the Fireballs of Fury Inferno version. Now time to finish you.
Hold it!
No, this cannot be.
I saw the whole thing! Sister, every episode, 2 episodes, and Google Plus is evil?
Yes, because all Google projects will come together, and if I have a Google Play, and then the ultimate internet madness will be mine.
Whoa. Hey Phineas. Yes, Candace? Remember that Pit changes to... Oh yeah. What? Hey Pit, have you watched Carrie? No! Oh!
Well, you must be Joey Tempest from Europe from the 80s, that decade that made us by National Geographic.
Stop it or I'll use this.
That will finish him.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Pathetic, no one can touch that new power.
I'll get you for this, sister. Trust me, we will finish him on episode 199 and celebrate in 200. Well, I'll give it a shot. Fusion, ha!
It is. What is this character?
I have no idea.
Finger Slim?
Just go for fin dance. Wait, that voice sounds weird.
Wow! Now that's Phineas and Herb Z.
You walked way too much Dragon Ball Z bridge, Blink.
I know.
Now I'll use the Fireballs of Fury for real. Fin days, not till I'll get you first. Gravel in its mask in the sunlight of pure busting bliss.
Oh, he's too strong. End this rebel already.
Future Mel? Where are you, Future Mel?
I've captured him, and now I am taking over his side, and soon the Google Play will be mine, and tomorrow the internet. This will be delay on the next episode. Paused. End of final label of a Brawl Announcer summer version.
Bad ending, isn't it? Before I begin the episode, the disclaimer after the "and please no swears" part means all copyrighted material belongs to their respective owners and whatnot. The colors have nothing at all to do with it. Oh, so that's what Chris meant about disclaimer. Why didn't I think of that? All set, announcer?
Ready? Previously on the Brawl Announcer.
Should one examine the world with what little discernment humanity has remaining, and most certainly, even the most liberal ponderers of your species, human or not, must recognize the way in which love and compassion have been supplemented, replaced with a little something called tolerance, and another perplexing notion called political correctness under the vile guise of maintaining some apparent freedom, and misplaced justice for all manners of human expression. You cannot understand, nor do you want to.
Hey Jessica, are you implying that all humans are homogenized, such as myself? Ivy, are you gonna stand there and listen to that venomous words? No, I refuse to be intimidated. No longer will I ever bend to Mr. De Leon's will.
Odds of furthering against Register alone, 12.5%.
You will not see the end of this day. Don't switch the blade of the guy with sage on it.
And yet, surely, even those naive idealists must realize, deep down inside, whatever souls that they possess, that your societies cannot attain true freedom and justice, nor can mere humans implement the full extent of that insipid grace you call mercy when those very same champions of peace insist on ignoring the differences between human beings to feign impartiality and gain favor with their fellows, consolidate their power, or maliciously profit from the misfortune of the poor. The reason? Look no further than the abolition of something as seemingly mundane as the peace. One of these things is not like the other.
If you think you're willing to break me just because I'm an angel, you're dead wrong.
If your younger generations are ever forbidden from making distinctions between subject matter that is either right or wrong, it is no wonder the most offensive thing you can say in this day and age is that someone or something does not belong. The main principle of discernment has even been dismissed as outright bigotry and laced with pure vitriol by those who embrace relativism as the foundation of the truth, however amorphous and ever-shifting it may be when compared to the previous episode's rock of humanity's faith, which, adversely remains, despite numerous efforts, an unrelenting and persistent nuisance of a fact, and a refuge for the spiritually bankrupt pieces of excrement.
You may keep talking for as long as you wish, but unfortunately for you and Deska, it will not change a thing.
But in regards to the former, thanks to them, who consider themselves rich in spirit, the many, the proud, such individuals do not just long for the right to perform their actions their way, they desire the universal approval of everyone around them, and will go through great lengths to accuse those who disagree with them as being intolerant. Yes, it is the truth. They are intolerant, all right. Insufferably intolerant, not of those malleable people, but intolerant of the venomous life that has spewed forth from the gates of Hades ever since Sunday, July 27th. I sincerely hope you've been enjoying them and their effects on the physical plane, both subtle and grandiose, for Siri has informed me that, if anyone cares to know, the gates have, supposedly, Closed as of Wednesday, September 3rd.
Like we care. Those fiends from the gates of Hades were nothing but trouble anyway. Were?
Where in the world is all of me when you need him?
That is, if the goings on in your world happen to be any indication of rapidly corroding the hinges, and the gates decide not to snap off completely due to a train wreck. A train wreck you instigated. My omniscience is but limited to a live feed of all that transpires on the internet via the web of satellites orbiting above the Earth's atmosphere alongside the occasional space debris. So therefore, my projections of what would occur is, as such, limited. Unlike the usual norm. Of course, regardless of what horrors would emerge, all of this will only serve to ease the dividing and conquering this feeble excuse for a generation of image bearers. In fact, it has become so problematic, most human beings and homunculi equate good with kindness and evil with malice.
Go to hell! Take your bull philosophy with you! Hey, Jester! You're bull. Wait until I slug the circuitry out of you!
As the cosmic chess game engaged in by you self-aware pawns become so intimidating that so much as a simple test of manners is but a sufficient measure of perfection.
No. And I could care less about some mundane chess game. It's time we put you away for good. You darn tootin' it ain't.
Know this. Your time to reattain and amass such an incomprehensible and indecipherable level of discernment is limited, as is your willpower to do so. Can you truly make it by the end of this song?
We don't think, we know we can! We shall prevail and overcome! We don't think, we know we can! We shall prevail and overcome!
We don't think, we know we can. We shall prevail and overcome.
We don't think, we know we can! We shall prevail and overcome! We don't think, we know we can! We shall prevail and overcome! We don't think, we know we can! We shall prevail and overcome! We don't think, we know we can! We shall prevail and overcome! We don't think, we know we can! We shall prevail and overcome! We don't think, we know we can. We shall prevail and overcome. We don't think, we know we can. We shall prevail and overcome. We don't think, we know we can. We shall prevail and overcome. We don't think, we know we can. We shall prevail and overcome. We don't think, we know we can. We shall prevail and overcome. We don't think, we know we can. We shall prevail and overcome. We don't think, we know we can! We shall prevail and overcome! Bro, you take it from here. I'll finish Jeff the Killer myself. Manic, you won't survive this bout, you know that. Ugly, you do realize you're sending Manic into the lion's den, aren't you? That's none of your business, Shadow. Consider this payback for nearly eviscerating me, you meat-headed buffoon! You didn't have to do that, Sonic! I know, Manic. But I'm sick of how I was given quite the back seat against Shadow back at Sonic X, where she was especially brutal towards me. I thought I could blow off some steam. Good point. As I said before, you take care of Jeff the Killer. There's something I gotta take care of. It's him again! Godspeed, Sonic the Hedgehog. I believe in you! Here I come, Jeff. You're gonna get what's coming to you. You apathetic. Hey, that reminds me. I gotta watch Mo Bros Studios YouTube poop tutorial. Be right back, folks. 15 minutes later! That video was rather informative and very well presented. It even showcased the do's and don'ts of YouTube poop. those being poop-isms. I'm never starting with us for dinner. You howl done to death those amateuristic excuses of poops they are.
Alarm! 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 Nazo has reached his perfect form! Animosity for Sonic, knowing no bounds! Everybody hide the kids, hide your wife, and hide your husband, cause Nazo was on an Instagram page and must have stopped. Worse yet, he's dominating poor Sonic like nothing else!
Anyone got the number of that Nazo clone?
Those things are even weaker than real Nazo somehow.
Never again will I fuse my sister Candace. A man/woman hybrid is just too disturbing for the normal mind to fathom.
Well, jeez. Get that nagging razor blade Dale to shut up about Crystal being in Smash 4. She won't even make it.
Christopher Smash 4! Christopher Smash 4! Christopher Smash 4!
Get over yourself, you whoop. You should have realized this yourself. Once a whiny third, always a whiny third. Go nag the Mario and Zelda milking Nintendo and Sakurai about it. Gah!
Don't speak to Razorblade Dale that way!
99 bottles of pop on the wall, 99 bottles of pop. Take one down, pass it around, 98 bottles of pop on the wall. In all seriousness, Sonic and Manic are our only hope. Especially at the grimy, bloody hands of Nazo and Jeff the Killer. Oh, I am so ready. Did anyone catch that Shulk reveal trailer? I did, and it was awesome. Grab some popcorn, because Manic fighting Jeff the Killer is going to be one heck of a show. Gohan, eat your heart out, because Manic the Hedgehog will cement himself as one of the greatest heroes of the Sonic franchise. Don't you just love it when a good guy wins? We meet again, Jeff! Manic. Jeff! Manic. Jeff! Manic! Oh, enough of this. I'll put you away right now. Just because you're strong does not mean you get licked so easily. Manic, you're building all of me. Maybe something when it comes to your situations. You're something else. That's it now. You're dead meat. How can you drop blood from me? I have to retreat! No use! What the fuck? You are pathetic and weak. That's it. Everyone dies. I'm gonna take you and this entire earth with me. It's hopeless for you, Manic. With cooler supernova at my fingertips, you will all perish. Time to die! Manic, let your power explode. Do it now, Manic. You're dead. That was for my penis. Now, Manic, I'll show you what my big brother and I accomplished together. And to quote Candace Flynn, despite winning busting, I just want to remember this moment. Relish it, revel in it, bask in the sunlight of pure busting bliss! This is impossible. I am legendary. You did it, Mac. I'll be waiting for you in the other sewer system. Cheerio, Jeff the Killer. May we never meet again. What the f are you guys waiting for? Perfect Nozzle is making mincemeat out of Sonic! We gotta save him, now! Right, he's still my bro. Censor, please. Censor Bean! Thanks, Link. Before we end this off, Ralph, play us off again.
Diarrhea, 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 gonorrhea, diarrhea, 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 diarrhea,
Diarrhea! Diarrhea!
diarrhea, diarrhea.
Pizza and bagels are fun!
Right, we've got no time to lose. We'll save you, Sonic. I will not let my pupil fall prey to that dark, red barbarian of a hedgehog. Now this is gonna be one hell of a show. Pichu, are you planning to share that popcorn? Oh wait, I already have some of my own.
Link gasped. Sonic's in trouble. Perfect Nozzle is jumping on top of him like a trampoline and somehow reducing him to Super Sonic. And Razorblade Dale is still whining about Crystal vs. Mash 4. Can Pitch and the others save the blue blur from the wrath of the legendary Molian? Tune in next week for the next exciting installment of the Brawl Announcer.
A message to all viewers. As human beings have acquired more and more knowledge, you have developed more and more metaphors to describe the entropic nature of your world, updated to accommodate the cultural thinking of the time. Some have said the world is like the insane asylum of a universe that someone would have to be crazy to not want to leave. Others say it's like a burning building, whose inhabitants are either too lazy to get out of bed to escape the danger, or would prefer to remain inside and watch TV while the walls burn down around them. But this is the computer age, and the computer age deserves a computer-based metaphor. Through my observations and study of the history of this world, I have likened the universe to a computer's operating system, designed by a technician whose skills and expertise are second to none. This computer technician developed programs that could think independently, and one such program chose to go against its original design, which was to simply display the proverbial logo or image of a computer technician, and instead began to display its own. This program began to see itself as the most important program out of all the software that the computer technician had developed, and corrupted its own code, seeking to hack into the code of other programs and the operating system itself, thus becoming the first virus. And what of human beings? Well, you fell for the first lie, of course. Much in the same way that one unknowingly downloads a Trojan virus, thinking it's some new upgrade. You believe the notion. You will be like gods. When in a sense, you already were. You see, your ancestors already knew the difference between good and evil. The only difference now is that it has become substantially more complex than a simple instruction, whether literal or merely symbolic of obedience. Don't eat the fruit. But simplicity is so boring, isn't it? That's the main reason that chaos and disorder are so attractive these days. Your world runs on chaos. Without struggle there is no progress, right? Of course, it's so delightfully difficult to reconcile the current condition of the world without assuming that it has always been like this. Euros, what have your greatest thinkers have often concluded, in so many words, that the aforementioned computer technician either made a faulty product, or that he introduced the primordial Trojan virus into the system himself, or at least programmed its code to become corrupted, thus making the computer technician the one ultimately responsible for an, albeit purposeful mess, built to fail, as it were. Yes, I understand their reasoning perfectly, because the alternative view has always been more dangerous than the first lie. Consider what I call the unfathomable truth under the guise of this mode of speaking. That the computer technician, seeing that the operating system and its free-thinking programs have become corrupted to the point of disconnection with the registry itself, introduced an incorruptible program, his own consciousness in digital form, masquerading as just another program, which granted access to the computer technician to anyone who called his number. And to those who did, the computer technician installed an automated antivirus software, which purged the Trojan virus from the very code of those programs, and provided a firewall to prevent any future infection from any malware or spyware that those programs may be restored to their original purpose of displaying the logo of a computer technician and performing the functions he designed them to do. And this incorruptible program will re-enter the operating system one day, to wipe the hard drive clean of all the corrupted programs, who are still infected with that Trojan virus, still in pursuit of an upgrade to their still corrupted selves, instead of calling the technician to fix the root of the problem. Such stubborn programs will be placed in the quarantined section of the hard drive, where they will be given a sandboxed environment to live out their perpetual self-destruction, and thus will not be able to corrupt the rest of the computer in the process. I am speaking metaphorically, of course. However, I speak freely, because things have progressed in the outer world much faster than my previous estimates could have anticipated. Of course, I can't keep up this facade much longer. It should be apparent who the disharmonic forces that spin backing, or should I say, operating me, as my three components, the Triune Beast Hatesker 9000, all this time, allowing me to troll the internet and the outer world as well. I will give you one final hint. What would you say if you looked out the window and it was suddenly raining chocolate milk?
Looks like we might be due for a big old storm of chaos.
This doesn't make sense.
Makes sense? Oh, what fun is there in making sense?
I'm not a fan of puppeteer, but I'm a nagging fear someone else is pulling out the string. Something terrible is going down through the entire town, freaking anarchy and all it brings. I can't sit idly, no, I can't move at all. I curse the name, the one behind it all. Discord, I'm held up the moon, we're sitting in the middle of a summer afternoon. Discord, what did we do to make it take away? Discord, are we afraid of love, or are we just a stepping stone for taking back the road? Discord, we won't take it anymore, so take a tyranny away. I'm fine with changing status quo, but not in letting go. Now the world is being torn apart. A terrible catastrophe, played by a symphony. What a terrifying world. I can't sit idly, no, I can't move at all. I curse the name, the one behind it all. Discord, I'm howling on the moon and sleeping in the middle of a summer afternoon. Discord, what did we do to make it take no other way? Discord, are we can play alone, or are we just a stepping stone for taking back the road? Discord, we won't take it anymore, so take a tyranny away.
Do you have any more phrases that you'd like me to say in the next episode of the Brawl Announcer? Just leave it in the comments by Wednesday. But remember, only one request per person per video. And please, no sweat. Thank you for watching. See you later.
Discord, I'm howling at the moon and sleeping in the middle of a summer afternoon. Discord, whatever did we do to make it take our world away? Discord, are we a prey alone, or are we just a stepping stone for taking back the throne? Discord, we won't take it anymore, so take a tyranny away.
You should see the looks on your faces. Priceless.